We're gonna start trimming them, and we're gonna hope that Chelsea has her glasses on because
I do.
we may get an eye put out today. Hey guys, it's Dr. Carter. Welcome to the LexPod channel. Today we've got some pretty good toenails for you. They're gonna be thicker and crumblier and all the good gooey stuff that we like. So let's get started. All right. This young lady hasn't had her toenails clipped in quite a while. It's hard to get to them.
Yeah.
And, I'm sorry. In the world that we live in today, people don't want to go get pedicures, and with underlying conditions, it's not the greatest idea maybe to go get some or to go get one. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to start trimming them, and we're going to hope that Chelsea has her glasses on because
I do.
we may get an eye put out today.
No, not that. Or get stabbed or something when they fly.
Right? Listen, I've hit the ceiling before.
Uh-oh.
I found them in my shirt before.
Oh, Lord.
I've hit my mouth. We won't even talk about that. It's a hazard of the job.
I just picked one out of Tara's hair.
Oh, gross. See? It is definitely a hazard of the job. Flying toenails. I was just telling this young lady before we started the camera that this is one of the most simple things that I can do, but it provides the most relief. When you lose the independence to trim your toenails, it's obviously not voluntary. People don't let their toenails grow because they like them this long. It's really because they can't get to them, or they don't have the strength in their hands to clip them anymore, or lots of different reasons. And you know, she said she was embarrassed, but this is the place you need to come. You should never, ever, ever be embarrassed to come here, because I can guarantee you, whatever you think is bad, we've seen worse. And these are fun. It's like whittling it away, and the look of joy and to hear her when she puts her shoes on is going to be worth it.
You're gonna feel like a new woman.
Yep.
I need help with that because I can bend over standing up, but I can't sitting down.
Yeah.
So I have to get help always to get my shoes and socks on.
Yeah. You know, even me, it's hard to get my feet into position to trim my toenails. So if you have problems with your toenails and you can't get over to them, that's a deadly little combination.
Yeah.
I should probably quit talking so much. This is getting ready to go right in my mouth.
Oh,
So if I scream or start mumbling, we know why.
my husband used to do them, but he passed in January
I'm sorry, honey.
after 46 years.
Oh my goodness.
I have nobody to help.
Yeah. It's difficult when you
Yeah.
are used to having someone to lean
Yeah.
on and then you don't. Listen, you're making me work today. We saved the best for last.
I'm sorry.
Don't you be sorry. I'm just teasing.
That's what we're here for.
Yep. Like, I'm afraid it's pulling loose down here at the base, so I'm trying really
it
hard.
is?
Like, I think
Think
your
the whole
whole,
thing will come off.
a really good chunk of it, yep. And it's just coming off in layers. When toenails get really thick like this, any pressure from your shoe that is applied to the top of them can cause it to loosen at the base of the nail.
Oh,
Yep. So see, like, all that is her skin now. We've gotten rid of a good chunk of the nail. And that's one of the hardest things, is trying to decipher what's skin and what's nail once you get down to this level. So that's why you should never ever attempt this.
okay.
We need one of those signs that flashes that says, "Don't try this at home."
Okay.
We got some nice sunshine coming through here, don't we?
Yeah.
I'm going to rotate your foot in just a little bit that way. Can you turn?
Okay.
Perfect. Are you comfortable like that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I'm gonna come around.
Okay. Let's do some moving. Alright. She's a very good production crew. All one of her.
She's taught me well.
Yeah, I bet.
Somebody has. As I always say, usually the first time we do this, we can't get as much off as we want,
Okay.
and it's a process. But listen, I'm doing pretty good here, so.
Okay.
And I use the nippers kind of like my fingers to touch and pull. I need to make sure I don't just go full force clipping.
Okay.
Because then I'm going to clip. I'm pretty sure that little piece there is skin and I shouldn't clip it. So,
Okay.
Oop, you're going to have
That's
to,
okay.
we need to get you some safety goggles, don't we? Okay. Let's get in there. There we go. So I think that's all I want to do to that one. This is really not nail, it's skin.
Okay.
That's thickening up from pressure on the nail here, which is causing the root of it to want to pop up.
Okay.
So I don't want to mess with that too awfully much. That's a good word, too awfully much. that's
It gets
southern.
the point across.
It's the southern roots coming out. Okay. Look at the difference. Let's show Chelsea.
Side by side.
Look at this. Before and after, before and after, right? And that's not even the final product yet.
Okay.
All right, do you think we can straighten this leg? Can you roll it in just a little bit for me? Ooh, all right, that's perfect. You didn't know you was gonna have to work out when you came here, did you? Yep, that went right at you.
It's 3D.
Yeah, 3D for sure. Go get your goggles on. Now see, look at that one. A big chunk of that just came out. Same thing, just lots of pressure on a thickened nail can cause this. Whoop, right back at ya.
Some shoes I can't even wear
Oh,
because
honey.
of that.
I bet.
Now you can.
Yep.
Yeah. You really will be surprised at how much better your feet feel. Maybe not today, but for sure tomorrow. I always want to hold the toe and really stabilize it. That way, even if she jerks, I've got her foot. I almost give myself carpal tunnel because I squeeze on people and try to stabilize them so much.
Mm-hmm.
Because I sure don't want to cut off anything that's not supposed to be cut off.
Yeah.
And according to Chelsea, we've been known to cut off a toe with these nippers before. On purpose, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, here comes a good one. Ooh, look at
Thought
that.
that one was gonna get me.
Me too. You jerked. So that skin can also be from pressure from the nail against the floor. And all of it.
So I know a lot of people ask me, what makes the nails go straight up like that instead of out? Because you're more trimming down instead of back.
Correct. We're trimming the thickness instead of the length more. And that's when toes bend down. You end up walking on the tip of it instead of flat. Pressure from the ground pushing up against the toenail causes it to get thicker and thicker.
Oh.
And it actually kind of stunts the growth of it in the lengthwise direction.
Okay.
That makes a lot of sense.
Well, thanks. You know, it's my job.
Yeah. That's how you got that DPM.
That's right. Honey, I'm so sorry.
No, ma'am, you're fine. I'm worried about you guys.
Don't you worry about us.
It's like a nail battlefield in
Yeah,
here.
one of them running, go up and stab you.
Right? I wish we could do a picture of the floor when I'm finished.
Telling you.
I'm pretty sure halfway through this, we're going to look and Chelsea was going to have not pressed record.
I've done it before, it's fine.
I'm working up a sweat.
Me
I
too.
bet with these. I'm sorry.
Listen, it is not you.
These are our favorite things.
It really is.
Mm.
Like, I'm not even just saying that.
Because it's like that instant gratification.
Mhm.
Okay.
I can actually see that I'm doing something. Sometimes people come here and, like, you shave your legs before you go to the gynecologist. Well, they'll cut their toenails before they come here.
Mm.
So I can't really tell if I'm doing anything there, but
Oh,
with
okay.
you, I know I'm making a difference.
Yes.
And you're taking it like a trooper.
Yep.
Let's start there. All right.
I've got to look normal.
Right. You might need to enter a foot modeling contest
Mm.
in the summer, right?
Mhm. We should hold one here.
I think we
And I
should.
so miss not
Next
wearing
river, baby.
sandals in the summer. I couldn't wear no sandals in the summer.
Well, you will be able to next summer.
That's
Lord, I
right.
hope I'll be around to do it.
I've got all the confidence in the world, honey. Got my hair in my mouth too. Look at all these layers.
I was always wondering why they were so thick.
Yeah. You know, as we get older, our hair changes, our skin changes, and so do our toenails. It's really no different. All right. We've got her squirted, a little bit of water, more for me than her. And I don't have to do a whole lot of grinding. I take off so much with the nippers. I try to be really aggressive because I feel like I have really good control with those. And I just try to brush off the edges here and make sure that we're not left with any pointy edges, anything that's going to get snagged on her stuff at home. That piece of skin off. I just felt something hit me in the head. There's a lot that can happen with this grinder, with this Dremel. It's very powerful. You know, think about having to go through a thickened toenail and really grind it off. So if I touch her skin, she's going to bleed, and we don't want that. So I'd rather be a little on the safe side. Okay, let's go to the other one. Can you get over there, Chelsea? Perfect. Ooh, look at that. Just comes right off. Now that there's no nail holding that skin there in place, a lot of times it does just peel off. So it was just my finger. I'll get that in a minute. Still doing okay?
Yeah.
Good.
I'm for today to see them healthy looking
Well,
like they're supposed to look.
we're probably too far gone to get them beautiful. However, as long as they're pain-free and functional, that's what we want. Now, of course, as a lady, I know you want them to look pretty and you can paint them, and
Yeah.
but sometimes we have to lower our expectations maybe a little bit, and
That's fine with me.
yeah.
That's what I have to do.
Right. Alright, let's see if we can clean you up a bit without completely soaking you. With toenails like this, toenails and debris get caught in here, and it's
Yeah.
really, really important to kind of floss in between.
Yeah.
That's going to get out any dead skin cells, and it's also
Yeah.
going to wick away those pieces of nail.
Yeah.
Let's clean this one
I
off.
try to do that when I can get to them.
Smart.
Because I can feel it in there.
Can you?
Yeah.
Okay. And you know, not really tissues, but gauzes or a washcloth, and really just floss it.
Okay.
That's the best way to make sure you get all the way in there.
Okay.
Alright. Let's see, just get a little bit more of that skin off. Once again, now that the nail's not holding it on there, as she showers and bathes, more and more of this dead skin will come off.
Okay.
And we'll get more and more of it off as we go, okay?
Okay.
Here's the best part. Do you like how I did
I was
that?
like, which way are we going?
I just took the foot Chelsea was not looking at. All right, lots of lotion on top and bottom, never in between the toes.
Okay.
All right, guys, there we have it. Another successful nail trim at Lexington Podiatry. Just remember, don't be embarrassed. We see stuff like this every single day of our lives, and we love doing it. So if you have toenails, you can hit us up. If you love watching stuff like this, make sure you check out our channel. Have a great day.